Shalom, 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 shalom. Giving all
Shalom.
honor, praises, and glory to the Most High God, Yahweh, in the name of His only begotten Son, the Mashiach Yahweh Shah, of Chief Nehemiah.
Elder Nathaniel.
So, Elder, what I want to talk about today is how our people are Babyloned out. And we
Come.
want to, one gender want to blame the other gender, and I'm specifically talking about our people, but we can talk about everybody in general here in Babylon. It's the man fault this or it's the woman fault that. And we just gonna touch on how it's both genders' fault because ain't nobody doing what the Most High God told us to do. But they study blaming each other, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, and due to this, this is how we can prove prophecies in the Bible that are coming true because we in Babylon and it's been prophesied we are gonna be in Babylon, and things that happened to us before in Babylon is happening to us right now in Babylon. And it starts with the way we act. Our women are not understanding that Satan seduced Eve to convince her to go against what she knew was right. And that's the same thing that's happening here in Babylon. Everybody drinking of the cup of Babylon. So everything is upside down, and our women are out of control. But our
Talk.
women are out of control because our men are weak. And it all starts with how we've been trained to be with each other. We literally watching come to fruition things that have been prophesied of how we was going to act with one another. So we got strong masculine women right now. They want to talk about it's toxic masculinity in the men. No, it's toxic masculinity in the women.
Come.
And it's ultra femininity in the men. And that's the problem because that's been bred into our people. We watching it right before our eyes. They set us free, and look how our people act. Because the scriptures say, surely oppression maketh a wise man mad. We've been in oppression for over 400 years here, just here. Everybody, every one of us should be mad. But why ain't none of us mad about the oppression we some of us are, but we still trying to go march to the same people that's oppressing us when we should be coming back to God. But a gift destroy the heart. And that's what that happened to our women. They done gave our women gifts. They separated us in the homes by giving them TANF, food stamps, giving them checks, SSI, housing, and what they say, the man couldn't be in the household. Now, they done flipped it to where it's a lot of sisters who are getting college educated and making more money than a man
Mm-hmm.
because a lot of our men are in prison. So now a lot of women can take care of themselves. And we gonna pull some videos to show you. The women got money. They got their own car. They got their own house. But what they don't have are their own man
Ain't got their own man.
because they don't know how to treat a good man. And that's what I've been seeing on social media. That's why a lot of people out here can't find nobody because everybody is Babylon out. All they want to do is whore. Everybody want to whore. And the men started it and the women finishing it. But they want to blame each other. So look at this.
Mm-hmm.
Just our people alone. This is the Willie Lynch. This is like the book of the Willie Lynch, chapter 18. We have reversed the relationship in her nature, uncivilized state. She would have a strong dependency on the uncivilized nigger male. She would have a limited protective dependency towards her dependent male offspring and will raise the female offspring to be dependent like her. And what they raise, making our women be strong, independent black women. They've been telling us to our face the whole time the Willie Lynch been working. They're
Mm-hmm.
giving us strong, independent black women. Where the strong, independent black men at? And I ain't talking about half-breed black men, black men that got white women, black men that's gay. Where the real men at, right? Because a lot of them have been turned into dependent, dependent male offsprings, and will raise a female offspring to be dependent like her. Nature will provide for this type of balance. We reverse nature by burning and pulling one civilized nigger apart and bullwhipping the other to the point of death, all in her presence, by her being left alone, unprotected. That's when they take us off to jail. That's when they killing us. That's when we killing each other. Now we got a bunch of women unprotected with the male moved from her psychological dependent state to a frozen what? Independent state by them traumatizing us, traumatizing, and the women watching the males of our race get killed and murdered. Their sons get killed and murdered. Their daddies get killed and murdered. They become strong, independent black women. This has been programmed into us. And it says, in this frozen psychological state of the independence, she will raise her male and female offspring in reverse roles. For fear of the young male's life, she would psychologically train him to be mentally weak and dependent, but strong. Because she has become psychologically independent, she would have trained her female offspring to be psychologically independent as well. What have you got? You got the nigger woman out front and the nigger man behind and scared. You hear this? This was written hundreds of years ago, right?
Yes, sir.
And we watching it in full effect right now. That's why we got so many strong, independent black women, so many strong, independent black daughters, because this has been bred into us. So with that, we hear all the time the sisters say, I got my own house, I got my own car. But they on the internet looking for a man and running through men, weak, emotional men. And then if they had a good man, they wouldn't know what to do with him. They don't know how to treat him. So check this out, Nate. This is just some women. We're just going to scan through this video. This is just some different women. Look how they act. It's called Women Frustrated Because Men Ignore Them. Yeah, they ignoring them because they tired. Men is tired of their stuff. You try to be nice to them. You know what I'm saying? You don't know if they're going to try to pull the Me Too movement on you. So you just leave them alone.
All right, guys, go and show this compilation video. Here we go.
Another episode of Today's Men Are Sassy.
We got low tire in the vet.
All these men out here. Where are they at? All of them. You know, all of them doing their thing with the bikes. And we say, can y'all help us put air in the tire? Not one of them. Not one of them. Not one of them. Just ignored everything that we said.
Blatantly ignored.
But you know what? It's okay because I got it. Yep. Oh, thanks for your help, my guy. And then instead of taking like 5.5 seconds, just top ours off real quick. Oh, my guy's gonna make us wait till he gets his whole car pumped up. Yep. Thanks for your help.
I cannot.
Wait a minute. I thought these chicks were strong and independent, right? They didn't need a man. They're good on their own. This, that, the third. This is a prime example as a man. You can mind your business. Okay, drink water, mind your business. And there's going to be these types of individuals that are going to be mad as hell because she.
And he's right. They thirsty. They looking for somebody to sweat them. And see, in today's society is what I'm learning, since I have been woken up by the Most High God to see clearly, to know that I'm in Babylon and want to come out of Babylon. naturally you see, oh, there's some pretty girls. Look at they riding in a bad car. You know what I'm saying? Look, probably look like a Corvette or something. They think the man's supposed to be flocking all over them. They not realizing, just like I realized the world and changed around me, they not realizing the world and changed around them. Men ain't looking at you like that no more. You might set them up. You might, and you think in their world they got all the accessories. They got the car, they got the Gucci hat on, they got, you know what I'm saying? They probably got some money. To them, that's what they think is winning. But to a real man who looking for a woman, he want a woman he know gonna take care of his children, that's gonna love him and treat him right, that's gonna be down for him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I heard, and they disappointed because ain't nobody looking for them because it's a new world. You know what I'm saying?
And two, Chief, I got a precept too.
Yes, sir.
And the reason why a lot of them is out there like they are, you know what I'm saying? Even if it wasn't this way, it would still be predominantly more women. But right now, it's like drastically so many women over men. Okay, and they're not gonna want to do the Isaiah 4:1. Some of them might, but then you got to deal with the wife you have at home dealing with that issue. Okay, I'm gonna go to Isaiah 42:22, and this is the reason why a lot of our sisters is out there like they are. You know what I'm saying? And it all started back a long time ago. But this is what the scripture says. But this is a people robbed and spoiled. They are all of them snared in holes, and they are hid in prison houses. They are for a prey, and none delivered, for a spoil, and none said restore.
Yeah.
And so that's where all of them is right there. A majority of the brothers is in prison houses because you know that's the plan. That was the Willie Lynch plan is to get a woman the dominance over us. You know what I'm saying? Because they can't control their women. They put that curse on us. But don't worry about it. It's gonna all be all right because it's all gonna come back and be turned on them.
Yeah, because we understand that the Lord told us, because Jeremiah was in the Babylonian captivity, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Jeremiah was a prophet, right?
Yes, sir.
So this ought to KJV, Jeremiah chapter 31, verse 22. How long will thou go about, thou backsliding daughter? For the Lord has created a new thing in the earth. A woman shall surpass a man. That's what we're looking at right now. Babylon is promoting women. It's promoting transgender. It's promoting homosexuality. It's promoting pedophilia. That's why they got it all up in the air. They promoting all this wickedness. You know what I'm saying? They keep bringing it up and teasing and talking about this and talking about that when they know that these people is doing what they know they doing. But it's a new thing in this earth, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so let's see. That's why these women ain't understanding. And a lot of these men ain't understanding. And we're going to see just why, after we see a litany of these women, we going to see the type of dude is making these women act like they act. You know what I'm saying? Because they ain't going to act like this with me. They ain't going to act like this with me. Let's see.
He's sticking up her camera, trying to get your own is a result. I mean, this is a result of the rhetoric.
Can someone explain to me where the competitive men at? Like, I mean, the ones who have their energy of like a gladiator and a knight. Because as soon as you tell a man that you're dating, he folds like a piece of paper. And when a woman says that she's dating, it doesn't mean that she's just sleeping around or not being intentional. It means make the best man win. Embrace competition, boo. Thank you.
Really?
Really? AL, she think that she's supposed to have Isaiah 4:1 happening to her. That the men's supposed to be beating her door down. And that's what a lot of these women think. It used to be like that back in the day. It ain't like that anymore. These women trash. And which a lot of these men is trash because a lot of these women made these men trash. If their daddy was at home, it wouldn't be like that. Daddy ain't going for stuff mama gonna let happen. That's what the problem is. So,
And two, we got to go back and remember too that you know, all because of our hard-headedness, just like Adam, okay, from the beginning, you know, he listened to the woman when he should have been keeping his mind on God. And
mhm.
all this stuff ended up being part of the curses and stuff because, you know, there was a time where it was, Willie Lynch and them programmed that thing so cold-blooded, man, to where man couldn't even be in the house. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And or if he is, he get caught in the house, then they want to take your little check they give you, knowing that, you know what I'm saying, they wasn't treating neither the man or the woman right in them days. You know what I'm saying? So, but a lot of this is our fault, man. A lot of it,
Yeah.
you
Well,
know.
did you hear what she said though? That the men should be coming at her where the gladiators at, like supposed to be beating her door down. No, what they not understanding is we getting more closer to this happening in Babylon than that. This Isaiah
Yeah,
4:1. In that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach. So we're more closer to that happening than
hmm
seven warriors beating her door down. They not understanding that the time is the reward is what's in demand. It ain't what's in your head, it's what's in demand.
exactly.
And then here's the kicker. I'm gonna read it out the GNT. When that time comes, 7 women will grab hold of one man and say, we can feed and clothe ourselves. A lot of these women say, oh, I got a degree, I got a career, I got my own house, I got my own car, I got my own money, I don't need a man. This is exactly what it's talking about. And this time getting pushed closer and closer till when women start waking up and start realizing who the real good men are and want to realize they need to be married and call somebody wife. We're more closer to that if you're trying to get closer to God than 7 warriors coming kicking her door down to try to get with her. That's the root.
Man, if I'm one of them warriors, I hope I be the first one coming in because I'm a kick the door down and show her what I'm looking for. And really, by looking at her, you can tell you don't want no parts of that. Ain't nothing but trouble.
It gets worse. Watch this. It gets worse.
Are women still really asking this question in 2026? Right? Because she's basically saying, listen, you need to fight for me, right? You need to fight to the bitter end and fight for my love to, I don't know, take me on a date. And it's like, really, do I really want to do that? Right? Especially in 2026 and beyond. Do I really want to put myself in a position where I'm chasing a bill? Because that's really what it is, right? You know, a lot of these chicks nowadays are just bills and liabilities, if we're being completely honest here. So, you know, hey, a lot of guys are just simply checking out and, again, protecting their peace. And, you know, at the very least, if there's not any sort of reciprocity in the deal, in the situation, what's the point? What's the point, right? Because she's basically positioning herself where she's on a pedestal. Right, you don't understand. You got to fight for me, right? You got to fight to the bitter end just to take me on a date, and it's like, nah, we're good.
I hate dating as a woman in tech because if I try to date a guy in tech, they're typically really ugly.
She need to stop. She called us. Lord, I'm gonna stop. Did you see that, Elder? Elder.
I heard him.
No, you got to see it. Here they
Take me on a date. And it's like, nah, we're good.
I hate dating as a woman in tech because if I try to date a guy in tech, they're typically really ugly and they have a whole bunch of nerdy interests that I can't relate to. There's some types of guys who work in tech who are attractive and we might have the same interests, but they think they are too smart and they are really full of themselves. And I don't like dating that type of guy either. If I try to date someone who doesn't work in tech, but they aren't a high earner, they end up feeling too insecure and they aren't able to afford the type of things that I can, like fine
Lord have
dining
mercy.
and travel.
Girl, you
Dating as a woman in tech is
Burley
not
just
easy.
made it, sister.
If you are a
Shit,
woman
I
in
ain't no
tech,
way in the
let
world. I
me
don't know
know
what
if
you
you
talking
have
about.
had some good or bad dating experiences.
What did I just watch?
He said, what he
Right?
just
Like, what
watched.
did I just watch? Is this satire? Right? Is this rage bait? This has to be rage bait. This is peak rage bait. Peak rage bait. There's so many different ways I can react to this, but I'm just hoping that this is one big joke. I really am.
When did
Man, these people, it gets worse than this. These women are out of their mind. She had the nerve to talk about somebody looks. Really? And making more money.
That's what I say, bro. She's the way I'm looking, what I'm seeing. I want to say something else, but I ain't gonna do that online. But I'm gonna say it like this here. She's a Burley made. She a Burley made it. When I need some, you might barely get in the door to get some. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And that's with money. Yeah.
Let's see.
She ain't no make an old man wish for his younger daytime sister. What's wrong with her? Yeah.
A problem for women wanting a man who's a provider. Like, since when is that such an issue? Because back in the day, I'm not trying to get spiritual, but if you look in the Bible, men are supposed to be providers and women are supposed to be nurturers. So
this I'm gonna call her a woman for right now. I'm gonna try to quote the Bible,
Christian.
but she ain't gonna do nothing the Bible tells her to do, but she can worry about what the man can provide. That sounds like the Christian church.
Joe do, because Psalms 31. I'm sorry, Psalm 31 don't say none of that she talking about.
Let's see, Proverbs.
Yeah, Proverbs 31.
That's where I was going.
And
Read my mind.
Verse 20.
I can read it up to GNT. I'm gonna read it up to GNT.
Okay.
Verse 10.
Verse 10. Okay, I went way.
How hard is it to find a capable wife? Hold right there. It ain't say a girlfriend. It ain't say a homie and lover friend.
A
It ain't say a one night stand. It say how hard is it to find a capable wife? She is worth far more than jewels. Her husband puts his confidence in her, and he'd never be poor.
Wait a minute. Hold on, Chief, right there. Hold on, right there. Read that again.
Her husband puts his confidence in her. And
hold up. The husband get up early in the morning and go to work and provide for her. Is that what it said?
Her husband puts his confidence in her.
And what she do?
And he will never be poor.
He'll never be poor. So wait a minute. If he got his confidence in her, what Bible is she reading? Come on, man. What Bible is she reading?
She thinks she just supposed to sit up here and just get money. That's what all of them thinking. The Christian church and these women think they God is money. I can tell you that. But when it comes to when we talking about roles for what these women want you to spend all your money on them, take care of all the bills, give them money, and that's love to them. But they ain't supposed to do nothing. You out your damn money. That type of stuff, it don't even happen for this type of woman we talking about, because this type of woman will say that's frivolous for us to spend all this money on frivolous things. Because what? He'd say you'll never be poor.
Right.
These type of women, you will be poor, because all they want to do is spend their money. Even the non-attractive one said, a person that make lesser than that ain't in the tech world can't afford to find dining in life that she can. So even the ugly one got money. So let's see what else that virtuous woman. As long as she lives, she does him good and never harm.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
She keeps herself busy making wool and linen cloth. She does.
Wait a minute. She keep herself what?
She keep herself busy.
Sound like a businesswoman to me. Hello, somebody.
In linen cloth. She brings home food from out of the way places.
Wait a minute. I thought the husband go out there and hunt.
She brings home food from out of the way places.
This is why she making clothes, right?
As merchant ships do. She gets up before daylight to prepare food for her family and to tell her servant women what to do before daylight. She looks at land and buys it. She does what? She looks at land and buys it.
That's what the man supposed to be doing.
She looks at land and buys it. And with money she has earned, she plants a vineyard. She is a hard worker.
She's a hard what?
She is a hard worker. Strong and industrious. She knows the value of everything she makes and works late into the night. This is a capable wife. She spins her own thread and weaves her own clothes. She is generous to the poor and needy. She doesn't worry when it snows because her family has warm clothing. She makes bedspreads and wears clothes of fine purple linen. Her husband is well known, one of the leading citizens. She makes clothes and belts and sells them to merchants. She is strong and respected and not afraid of the future. That's it. Oh, she speaks.
No, it's some more there. It should be a little bit more there, T.
She speaks with a gentle wisdom. She is always busy and looks after her family's needs. Her children show their appreciation, and her husband praises her. He says, many women are good, wise, but you are the best of them all. Charm is deceptive, and beauty disappears. But a woman who honors the Lord should be praised. Give her credit for all she does. She deserves the respect of everyone. This is what these women think they're supposed to get when they ain't doing none of this stuff that a capable woman is supposed to do. We supposed to respect you like that and do all that. That man say he got the greatest wife of them all.
He got the greatest. Even her children even praises her. You know what I'm saying?
But these women want you to worship them.
But instead, Chief, precept on that. Isaiah 3:12. As for my people, children are their oppressors, and these women like this sister here rule over them. Oh, my people, they which lead thee, which is the red man that they call a so-called white man, okay, that lead them, okay, cause them to err and destroy the way of their path. That's the reason why you ain't got no man, because you sit up and you listen to the massa and now he done destroyed your path, and now your path, you don't know where to go to find a man. You don't know what to do. I know I'm fine. I know I got the body, I got money, I got a nice car, I got a nice apartment, I got a nice condo, I got a nice everything. You got nice everything, but don't nobody want you because your head ain't no good. Your head ain't no good. And then Chief, another one. Moreover, the Lord said, because the daughters of Zion are haughty and walk with stretched forth necks and wanton eyes, walking in menacing as they go, and making a tinkling with their feet. Therefore, the Lord will smite the scab and crown of their head, and you wonder why they wearing everybody hair. Hello, somebody, because they're out of place, they're out of order.
The only ones wearing somebody else's hair.
The only someone.
Because they scabs on the side, they bald on the sides. Because from putting them damn perms on their head.
Yeah.
Trying to straighten their hair out.
Envying the oppressor.
Yep. These are curses. Putting blonde in their hair. Bleaching their skin. These are curses.
Just like our girl Serena, man.
Yeah.
Man, when I saw her, man, that hurt me, bro. That hurt.
It hurt me too, brother. This shit, man, that's crazy. But we gonna see. Let's see some more of this video.
Okay.
When did the issue about a men providing become such a thing? Like, why is that a thing? Like, why are you guys looking?
Why is it that they always want the man to provide, but they don't want to do nothing, but think they're gonna look pretty? Soon as a man put down standards and stipulations, he being controlling and misogynistic. No, these women being misogynistic because they the ones talk the most mess, think they can go against a man, and they ask for equal rights. Then as soon as you treat them equal, I'm a woman, trying to use the fact that they are a woman to their advantage. No, we equal. So when the man treats you equal, don't cry.
That's right.
This one here want to get taken care of. That's what they all want to do. But I'm gonna show you some stuff.
Yeah, women.
We ain't providing for everybody now.
I get that too. You
gotta have some standards.
I agree. But why is it a problem, or why is it such a big topic that a woman wants a man who makes a little money?
No, the problem is because it turns into a scenario where women are going to whoever the highest bidder is.
I mean, here's the thing on this. I mean, women can want whatever they want, right? If they want a man that's 6'8", making $1 million a year, so be it. But the question is, can you keep it? Can you attract it? Can you obtain it? Right? That's the real question, right? And you know, a lot of modern women can't stand the fact nowadays that men are simply protecting their peace, right? They're simply protecting their assets and resources, walking away. And they're basically saying that the juice ain't worth the squeeze, right? And if you're going to come into my life, you got to bring something, right? You can't just have the box and basically say, here I am, I took a bath, accept me any which way, shape, or form. No. You actually have to bring something more than just a physical appearance. Right. And once you start talking like that as a man and you have standards for yourself, again, that's when the conversation tends to fall apart. Right. They start to gaslight you. They start to cherry pick verses from the Bible and try to strengthen their arguments in regards to them wanting a provider. But when in reality, when you look at them as an individual, they're not even traditional. Right. They want the benefit of a traditional man, but they don't want to provide the traditional womanly things that they should be doing, right? Let's keep it real.
Pause that, Chief, because he said something.
You know, hey,
he said something. He said they want to run to the Bible and cherry pick scriptures, right? Benefit them. But see, here's the thing about it. That's the reason why the Most High tell us to be to be worded up. You know what I'm saying? So that we would know how to encounter with this stuff. Because see, first thing she gonna do, not my God, well, not your Lord either. So you can get on up out of here. You know what I'm saying?
First of all, she just said the Bible says, and then just said some stuff. She ain't quoting no scripture. She just said the Bible says that a man's supposed to provide and a woman's supposed to nurture. Give me the scripture.
Yeah. You got no scripture.
It don't tell you to dress like that. The Bible says you not to dress like that. Why you dress like that? Since you want to quote Bible. See, they want to quote it when it's convenient for them and try to say something, but they don't want to do it.
That's the reason why I say, be ye therefore
perfect
doers of the word, man. You got to be doers, not just hearers only. You got to be doers. So you sitting there listening to pastor, and you're not doing your part of what you're supposed to be doing. Pastor ain't gonna get you into the kingdom. Where pastor gonna get you is gonna be that lake that burning with fire. Because you're gonna go into this thing as an old maid, and when you go in there as an old maid, guess what? You didn't make it. You didn't have no Isaiah 4:1. You didn't have no Isaiah 4:1. You didn't make it.
It's gonna be a whole lot of old maids.
Mm-hmm.
For real. Let's get some more.
The women that are being picked out here, they're in relationships. You know, the good men that they want are in relationships. They're married. They've checked out when it comes to dating. They're protecting their peace. Because after all, usually that's a reflection.
Just ended our friendship over a man.
You deserve. Usually that's a reflection of self.
You ended my friendship over a man.
4 years, just ended our friendship over a man. This is literally what I said. Where did y'all go for y'all anniversary? And she was like, oh, we just went out to dinner. He got me flowers and some jewelry. And I was like, and she was like, don't start. Now I'm gonna start. And we all need to start starting with our friends who are accepting like low effort shit from the men that they're with. Now let me preface this by saying he's a man of means, okay? I sold this man his third property when I was in real estate. I've seen his business. This man makes well into the mid to high six figures, okay? And you are the type of person that likes to travel because we bonded over that. We've traveled and taken trips to
Wait a minute. I'm confused. Who she lost friendship with who?
Her friend, because she telling her friend the guy that she with ain't did enough for her anniversary. She mad for her friend.
Oh my God.
Where your man at?
See, Chief, that's what I'm saying. You don't hear them crying for a man to show them the love that he's supposed to show them, or none of that. All you hearing is money.
Yeah.
He makes mid to well over 6 figures. Come on, all you thinking about is money. Then guess what? If you got some, excuse my French, I really wasn't gonna say nothing, but this is making me say something. These sisters making me get off my rocking chair. Fuck your money. That's what you do. Excuse my French, but that's just real talk. Man, this is ridiculous. And I know you ain't got nothing worse than this.
Oh yeah.
Oh Lord.
Oh, they out of control, Nate.
They
got his money. They got his money. Watch this. And she mad. This ain't even her man.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying.
How you mad? Look here, I'm gonna show you. 1 Timothy chapter 6 and verse 10. For the love of money is the root of all evil. While some covet after, they have erred from the faith and pierced themselves through with many sorrows. bruh, all these people is worth, and women is the worst. Satan put that mark of the beast in front of them, and they done went crazy. How are you getting into it with your friend about what her man doing for her?
What her man is doing. At first, I thought they was sharing a guy or something. You know what I'm saying? And the other one got more than she did, and she broke up friendship with her. But now, oh my God, these people sick.
Watch this clip.
Together before. It's just so minimal to me what he does for her. Every a birthday, flower, dinners, a gift. Anniversary, flowers, dinners, gift. Like it's the same shit over and over and over and over again. And I'm like, girl, you deserve better. There's over 70 luxury resorts in the United States alone. Even if he just took you to
told it on herself, Chief.
A year, it would take y'all a lifetime.
She done told it on herself. Girl, you deserve better. Yeah. Drop that nigga so I can get it.
Yep. Look, how she know he make mid to high six figures?
Exactly.
She like, I can make her spend that money better, girl.
Girl, boy, look at her, man. God, this girl is gone, man.
And they all gonna be wrapped around money.
Literally, you should not just be at home all the time when y'all doing big celebrations like this. Like, I feel like you're just accepting, and this is what pisses me off so much about it, is that whenever she's talking about him and stuff that he does, it's always spectacular. But when she talks about stuff that he does for her, like, yes, it's nice, but it's not spectacular in comparison to what he does for himself. I'm like, girl, this man does not like you. He's with you. You're integrated into his life. Yeah, he may say he loves you, but he does not like you.
Elder, how was that somebody's business? How was that her business? But you know what she ain't got? She ain't got no ring in her finger.
Yeah, no, man.
Because you too busy worried about your homegirl and being messy. So,
what's your man doing? Right? What's your husband doing? Looking at her ring finger, I mean, hey, I don't see anything there. I'm just saying. So it seems like low-key, she's kind of jealous, right? She wished that she had the lifestyle, if we're keeping it real, that her friend has, right? Because, hey, this guy, based on what she's saying here, he has money, resources. It's not like he's forgetting the anniversary or forgetting or simply dismissing his girlfriend or his significant other here. He's actually doing stuff here, okay? Dinner, jewelry, flowers. There's some women out here wish they had a man to give them flowers. The simple things in life, right? And I'm not even saying that this is simple, but I'm just saying you got a man out here that's at least trying, right? He's doing something out here. I wouldn't be surprised if she tries to get the friend to break up with her man and then low-key behind the friend's back. She's sliding in his DM and trying to, you know what I'm saying? Again, this is a classic case of single women trying to keep other women single. But let me know what you guys think.
Yeah.
So last night I got broken up with, and I kind of saw it coming because it had just been like a couple of things after another. But y'all, when I tell you, he is such a good man. Like, this is L. This is L. He's such a good man. He's literally all the things that I wanted and prayed for. And I think the lesson that I have to take away from this is, I'm not gonna say he was my first good man, but he was my first emotionally regulated, standing on business. Man, your outfit is so cute. We love him.
Okay, she talking about how she lost a good man and she messed up. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't know what to do when they got a good man. That's why we getting closer to that time. Because the good man is far and in between. But check this one out. I'm gonna show you the reason why a lot of these people, these women, is acting the way they act, and it's gonna be because of weak men. Here we go.
All right. Just let me know when you want this.
And I was doing basically everything that I was supposed to do as a man.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't get nothing back in return from it, but other than my cousin, and she knew this. That's the bad part about it, y'all. She knew it when
Mrs. Walker, I'll get to you. Mr. Allen, I'm sorry.
He's been around. She confronted me because he didn't went back telling her that I confronted him, and she got on my case. Well,
hang on.
Yeah, it's time to take a quick break. So you mean to tell me that his wife went off and got with his cousin?
His wife got with his cousin.
That ain't foul.
Trifling shit,
bro. I don't know what it is. Would you even want a person? This is my question. Would you even want a person that'll go against their family and the people who, you know what I mean? Would you even want a person like that? If you'll turn against your family, why wouldn't you turn on me?
Your wife got on your case because you said something to the guy she's fooling around on you with?
Yes.
Ms. Walker,
That's
did you
a lie,
do
Your
that?
Honor. That is a lie. I confronted him because he brought the drama to my house in my neighborhood where it's supposed to be drama free. I even told him I was going to call the police. The neighbors saw him and asked him, was he okay? It was pouring down raining, Your Honor. He out there calling my boyfriend
What's drama free about sleeping with your husband's relative?
I did not know.
And Nate, this is the type of stuff I wanted to show you the attitude. I've seen this attitude, this spirit on a lot of women that's caught red-handed, busted, dead wrong. And instead of having any remorse or sympathy or empathy, they go harder in the paint than even a man do. They talk bad. This man talking about because he's soft. Know what I'm saying? If he was a real man ain't going for that. But see, it's because it's soft men who need to be austere, who deal with these women run them over. Man, watch this.
We say too many tender brothers and they feeling young. Your house shot gonna come back, you gonna kill them all.
Yeah.
Oh, that was his cousin.
Because look how bold she is. Look how she built. But look how bold she is, bro.
I just recently found out that they was kin. I did not know this.
Well, let's take kin out of it. What is drama free about sleeping with a man other than your husband?
Well, like I said, first of all, I did not know that was his cousin.
And he's married.
It doesn't matter whether it's his cousin or not.
You should not be having sex with somebody other than your husband.
That's right.
That is a problem.
If I knew that was his cousin, I wouldn't have done it. But whatever we have already done, Your Honor, it's already done, and it's gonna stay done because he don't want it. I'm gonna keep it that way because this man treats me like a queen.
Mr. Allen, I see your
he was also cheating on me.
Ms. Walker, I see your dilemma right out the gate. I see you probably never get 2 words in edgewise before you get shut down.
And that's how a lot of these women act here in Babylon.
Yeah.
Babylon out.
That mouth.
Hope that y'all pay attention, ladies. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all to infinity and beyond.
I don't love them to infinity and beyond because they got the devil in them. That's what I'm trying to show you. These women need to be cleansed by the Lord. They Babyloned out.
But that right there, man, that's like saying go away. Think about when you like that and you catch yourself like that, you just saying go away, go away, go away, go away, go away. And you get tuned out. That ain't no good, bro. That ain't no good. That's a headache.
So the next 90 seconds belongs to you and only you. Are there things you need to say, not only to me, but to her.
Don't say, I don't want him to talk to
Ms.
me.
Walker, you will say not another word. Do you hear me? Not another word. I will rule in his favor. Do you hear me? Look at me.
Yes, ma'am.
What do you have to say either about your situation or to her that you haven't had an opportunity to do?
From day one, Your Honor, I've been there for her. I did everything that a husband's supposed to do for his wife. I went against my family members and everything. All I
Oh, right there, he messed up. You did what? Why would you go against your family members for a woman? And the more we look at this video, you'll see what type of woman she really is. She gonna really show you what type of woman she is.
She wouldn't have made it to. She wouldn't have made it. She wouldn't even made it to a conversation.
And she already showed what type of woman she is. She slept with the man cousin.
got was, you doing this, you doing that. For what? She would never let me see my family.
You're
She
alive.
wouldn't let me see my
Ms.
kids.
Walker?
And every time I asked her to do anything, I always told, shut up, you can't do nothing.
Nate, this is what I'm talking about right here. Can somebody tell you can't see your children? And you're a grown man? Can somebody tell you can't go somewhere? And you're a grown man? Can a woman tell you that? What's wrong with this man?
He weak, man.
This man weak. He gonna say he paid all the bills. Matter of fact, he gonna say he gave her his whole check. Nowhere in the Bible does it say to do that to no woman like this. Watch, you gonna see it's about her, they got money, mammon.
Ms. Walker, did he go against his family to be with you?
And why would you do that? So what? That's a fat man. His cousin went against the family. He went against the family. That's not family. That's not family, bro. This is a mess. This is wild. This is wild. I don't know what she got going on. I don't know what.
See, that's all them Valentine's and Christmas and birthday gifts, bro. Make them ungrateful.
Her good morning messages consist of, I don't know what kind.
Because really, when you think about it, Nate, if birthdays is self-worship, and you doing the birthday stuff, got to do it big for her, you worshiping her there. Then you worshiping on Christmas. Then on Valentine's, what you doing? Buying gifts, cards, and all that. Worshiping. You woman worshiping. That's idol worship.
Yep.
That's why this woman is treating him the way she's treating him. You've been worshiping this woman. And watch, you're going to hear it in both of them.
Good morning.
That's what the Babylon breeds around here.
Messages and good night messages she be sending. I don't know, but she got mad cousin falling out with the family, husband falling out. Man. All right.
He's gonna lie. He's a pathological liar. All he's doing is telling lies. He even told me he was gonna treat me like a princess. He lied after.
Well, Ms. Walker, let me ask you this: in order to be treated like a princess, don't you have to have some?
You have to have some act like.
Some sense of. You don't even have to be royalty.
You have to have some act like,
have to
man.
be reasonable. I don't see
I was, Your Honor. I was reasonable, Your Honor.
I even caught her in bed with somebody else.
What happened if you weren't
Caught her in bed
reasonable?
with somebody
What happened
else.
to make you who you are right now?
Because the way he treated me and he lied to me.
Don't you see that it's all you?
She ain't saying he beat her the way he treated her. Watch.
Don't you see that the fact that you have a boyfriend makes anything he does within the context of that moment?
No, I don't see that, Your Honor.
Wow! Mr. Hagan, come here.
I did what I'm supposed to do.
Man, what the
No.
hell really going on?
No accountability. Just dead wrong. Ain't got no accountability.
As a wife.
You slept with somebody else. How's that what I'm saying?
I didn't even call.
You know what,
I'm
Chief?
not gonna sit at home and
What's that?
In all these other translations, the GNT, the Oxford, all jumps from 18 to 28 and ends at 29 because I couldn't find this verse here in it. This woman here. This is a Sirach 26:25. A shameless woman shall be counted as a dog.
As a what?
As a dog.
As a what?
As a bitch, a female dog.
And watch, she gonna show you. And I wish I could show all the videos that I seen today of these women today, but she gonna show you. I promise you.
I just left in January, Your Honor. How we wasn't together? I was over there for 6 months. I was over there for 6 months.
Oh, they had to set the alarm off on that thing.
Come back.
Got a hair, nails, and everything else done. I was there.
Did he do that for you?
never. Never.
Before she
Don't
started
worry,
working.
Mr. Allen. Mr. Allen, I've been on the bench for years. I know the truth when I see it, and I'm looking at it right now. Don't worry about it.
He promised me a purse. I never got a purse. What he did buy me for Christmas was a pair of boots for $125.
And a pair of shoes, the designer shoes.
Ms. Walker, Ms.
So what we talking about? Materialistic things? That's all it's about. Money and materialistic things. The moment he couldn't provide what she wanted, he don't love her. Not in divorce court. And she's sleeping with his cousin.
I'll be a Bible scholar with these people here you got on there tonight.
Ms. Walker, I gotta say this. You can't smile at me with those teeth and tell me
I can smile
that you have.
because I'm telling the truth.
I'm not. That's not what I'm saying. It's be quiet so you can hear.
It's bad when another woman tell you to shut your goddamn mouth.
It's only one queen, bro. One of them not gonna make it, and I know for a fact T walking out of there. I know for a fact she is. It can only be one queen, bro. It can only be one queen, and it feel like they. Would you deal with that? Would you deal with that? I'm talking to the fellas, man. Fellas, would you deal with that? I'm sorry. No, it's cool if you say yeah.
$1,000.
That's my hard working money.
And it's insane. It's just absolutely insane.
That's an opinion. That's your opinion.
Yeah. You in here worrying about bills and money, and hair got $2,000 worth of teeth. I don't have to worry about none
I
of
can
that.
take care of my business.
Yeah, well, but you're here asking him for money
Because he
Mr.
raised
Hagan,
my cable bill.
Sit down. Sit down. Now, Mr. Hagan, I'm not gonna. Before I say anything else, do you see who you dealing with?
Oh, I see clearly who I'm dealing with.
Jezebel.
I see clearly who I'm dealing with. But what I'm dealing with.
Who are you dealing with? When you see Mrs. Walker, when you talk to her, when you deal with her,
She done put that poo-poo on him.
what do you see?
Well, I see a person that need love. I see a person that want to be loved. I see a person that can be loved. And that's what I do for her. I mean, the way she don't treat me no wrong. She don't treat me wrong or anything like that.
She doesn't fuss and carry on,
She don't do
none of
that.
that.
You know why she don't do that to me?
Why not?
Because I treat her like she want to be treated.
How you gonna treat her
And
if
how
you
does she
married?
want to be treated?
Okay, what I do, I do what I do for the, for her. I give her things that she want. I don't go out my way and break my back, for things.
I know a guy
that,
just
that
like
I
him.
afford.
You don't
I
work.
run a bath. Hey,
I'm just throwing that
I
out.
run
I
a
was in her
bath
bath water for 3 years, did her hair, got her nails done, and everything with. And you are my cousin. You are my cousin. Bottom line. And I used to come to you faithfully to talk to you.
You used to come to me.
And
That's
you know
Now,
my
hold on,
life.
the man needs to say something to
And
you. You go right ahead.
you know the situation. I was there, regardless. Or everything that happened to me, I was there. I came back, and we grew up together, and you knew we was married.
Do you have anything to say to him?
No, you don't, man. Take off.
So that makes his cousin a whoremonger.
Yeah. And an adulteress.
And an adulteress.
And
That's
she's
first
an
and foremost.
adulteress.
And she's an adulteress. He's
So
adulterous.
whoever
she's
either
adulterous.
one of them get with, they're gonna turn that person into an adulteress. And that person might be the most sweetest, you know what I'm saying, person on the planet, but it is what it is.
Look at this. This is Sirach, chapter 25 and verse 13, out the GNT. No wound is as serious as wounded love. No troubles are as serious as the troubles that women cause. No suffering are worse than the sufferings caused by people who hate you. No revenge is worse than revenge taken by an enemy. No poison is deadlier than the poison of a snake, and no anger is deadlier than the anger of a woman. I would rather live in the same house with a lion or a dragon than with a bad wife. When a wife is in a bad mood, her expression changes until she looks like an angry bear. Her husband has to go and eat with the neighbors, where he can't hold back his bitter sighs. Compared with the troubles caused by a woman, any other trouble looks small. May such women suffer the fate of sinners. A quiet man living with a nagging wife is like an old man climbing up a sandy hill. Never lose your head over a woman's beauty, and don't try to win a woman because she is wealthy. So boom, two things right there, here right now. Don't worry about their beauty, and don't try to win them if they're wealthy. And these women got money and they got beauty. And them two things the Bible advises you. And that's why in that first video we showed, them women was mad, nobody wasn't hollering at them. Because ain't nobody thinking about you if you got some sense. They ain't up to no good. They ain't talking about nothing. You know what I'm saying? They just trying to be some bops. But the Bible told you don't even worry about it. But it's brothers like this who empowering these loves. You know what I'm saying?
On his ass, man. Like
who giving everything he got. Wait, watch, he gonna say it.
Yeah, move on. I mean, that's point blank. Move on. She don't want you. She want me. And the way I treat her, she gonna stay with me. But you showing up in the ring like you
take off on her, bro.
Believe it or not, feel it or not, that man has done you the biggest favor any person has ever done to you.
All praise. All praise.
Ms. Walker, if you come back up here, will I be able to speak to you in a rational fashion? Will I be able to finish my sentences and questions
ma'am.
before?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Out of control.
I was in the process of asking you if you would be capable of not speaking until I finished speaking, and you interrupted me before I got done.
I thought you was finished, Your Honor.
How could you think
No,
I was
you
finished
didn't.
when I'm still speaking? It's ridiculous. Come here. Mr. Hagan, have a seat.
Your Honor, may I speak?
Yes, you may.
At the beginning, he was a good husband, but the thing that pulled us apart, he was always lying. He was always, Your Honor, I like the finer things. Like, I'm not rich, but I try to get whatever I can afford. Okay, just like the goals in my mouth. I got them because I can afford it, and it's the finer things like that's my opinion. But at the same time,
The finer things in life. The finer things in life. All of them want the finer things in life. Before they even on the first date, they want the finer things in life. But what are they bringing to the table at this point? But it's dudes like this who make them think like that. You can take care of your woman, sure enough, but you ain't got to be no simp. The Lord ain't tell you to be no simp. You know what I'm saying? You can love your wife for sure, but to be like this, she gonna eat you alive. Is what's gonna happen. If you don't have a plan for yourself, guaranteed that woman to have a plan for you.
He started out being a flagger. He told me,
Mess
baby,
around
I'm
and
going
get
to
control.
buy this purse for you. I'm going to take you out to dinner.
purse.
Okay. He got a promotion. Okay. I know John Locke, so what I did, I made it my business. The second day, he went back to work. After he told me he had a promotion, I went to go see, was he still a flagger? I went back to his job site. He was still flagging.
Mr. Allen, respond to that.
When I was there at that house, I cooked, I cleaned, and I paid bills. Gave her my whole check.
Right there. You messed up.
Bro. Hebrews 13:4. Let marriage be held in honor among all, and let the marriage bed be undefiled. For Yahweh will judge the immoral and adulterous. Keep your life free from love of money and be content be content with what you have, for nor forsake you. I'm sorry. Wait a minute. Hold on. What you have, for he has said, I will never fail you nor forsake you. Hence, we can confidently say, man, the scriptures, man, the scriptures, bro, look at her, man. Number one problem with all these relationships is money. That's number uno.
Because money is God.
They're not putting God first. They're not reading their scriptures. That's really why the scripture tell you, study, show yourself approved, workman need not be ashamed, but rightly dividing the word of truth. You know what I'm saying? And they wouldn't be going through all this here, man. They wouldn't be going through all this here, but that love for that money, that's all I hear these women hollering. Money, 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 money. Shit, who made that song? OJ's of these women. You know what I'm saying? Oh, and then it talked about the adulteress. You know what I'm saying? And the fornicator. And that's what ends up happening. Beds all undefiled, and I guarantee you, he probably done let her bring another woman in. You know what I'm saying? Her other dream. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Licking and kissing all over each other.
Yeah, we got a lot of that going with the polyamorous, but that ain't, they doing it for sexual reasons. But we talk about under God, we're gonna do it according to the Bible. It ain't nothing that lesbianism gonna occur when it's done under God. You know
That's right. That's right.
It's just a moment.
And all I got in return was nothing.
He is lying, Your Honor.
And I asked her, can I see, talk to my family? I seen one of my cousins in Walmart. She told me.
He introduced me to her.
If you don't stop it.
She told
the woman ain't got no self-control. This man don't stand a chance.
me, if I go speak to my people, my family, she was gonna slap me in my face.
Oh my God.
I didn't have a chance. I haven't been around my family for 3 years.
I ain't gonna lie, at some point in time, bro, it's sad and unfortunate and we ain't feeling it, but after 3 years, you gotta do something about it. After 3 days, you gotta do something about it.
Talk about it, bro. Talk about it. Talk about it.
Letting her dictate your life.
A woman like
man,
that.
Fellas, I'm
What did I say today, Chief? Shit, motherfucker teach you how to kick rocks, man. You'll be a professional rock kicker. Shit.
Make sure you know what you're doing.
And it don't take long.
I promise you, she'll figure something out for you. She'll figure something. You'll look up and you'll have a goddamn welding license. This was some more.
Wasn't even together.
You'll have a welding license. You done got good at construction from fixing.
This was wrong with him. This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 7, verse 26. I found something more bitter than death. A woman who is like a trap. The love she offers you will catch you like a net, and her arms around you will hold you like a chain. A man who pleases God can get away, but She will catch the sinner. She would do what? She would
Catch the
catch the
sinner.
sinner. Yes, said the philosopher. I found this out little by little while I was looking for answers. I have looked for other answers, but have found none. I found one man in 1,000 that I can respect, but not one woman. So this man got caught up by one of these women. You know it was insane because she ravaged this man. Any man go give his whole check to a woman, and she's still talking about you ain't did nothing for her. She got you. And sleeping with your cousin. And I bet you if she said she'd get back with him right now, he'll take her back.
Yep.
Shit around the house.
And cousin will be
Got
back
that
in the
credit,
family
man.
too.
Credit.
And look, he said he just in competition. He ain't even got a job.
Over there mumbling about. You seem disgusted about something that this man said about the manner in which he treated his wife. Please illuminate.
Watch this.
What I'm saying, Your Honor, he's saying that she kept him from seeing his family and stuff like that. I don't care if you married or not married. You should never let nobody keep you from seeing your family.
Exactly. And I want you to listen up.
Ain't no lying about that.
You wouldn't ask him to do it.
Well, Bible tell nigga,
I was a good wife.
leave his mother and father and clean to his wife, but
He made that
say
statement
clean
because
to
you
no
made it difficult
goddamn
for him
dog.
to do otherwise.
He was
It was
lazy.
an unkindness
It didn't say clean no dog.
and it was wrong.
You
And Ms.
was
Walker,
lazy.
I believe him. I believe everything.
Lazy?
Look at him.
He's nothing to look at. He's nothing to look at. I hate I even married him.
There it go. We just read it.
This shit's crazy, man.
This all because this man wasn't spending no more money. But now look, she got. I think we missed it when the cousin came up there, and he don't have a job. But she taking care of him. But because he run her bath water, it probably sex her down better than the old boy. She lost all respect for him. And look, this Sirach, chapter 25, verse 22, at the KJV. A woman, if she maintains her husband, is full of anger, impudence, and much reproach. What is this woman? She's full of anger, impotent, and much reproach. A wicked woman abateth the courage, maketh a heavy countenance, and wounded heart. A woman that would not comfort her husband in distress, maketh weak hands and feeble knees. Look at that man right there. Tell me the Bible ain't real.
Boy, it's real as it gets, boy.
Now watch this. Remember I brought up how Satan went after Eve, and these women falling for the same thing. Of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all die. Because when Satan get a hold of her, it's going to affect the kids. It's going to affect the man. You know what I'm saying? But that's only because why? We got to stand up as Adam. We got to fight Satan back off. We got to take back control of our households. This man too weak to do it, so he caught up. But that one woman was asking where the warriors at. The warriors ain't coming after you, boo-boo. Not nobody acting like this. We coming for the ladies, the daughters of Zion. The real women that respect and love their men. Verse 25, give the water no passage, neither give the woman liberty to gad abroad. If she go not as thou would have her,
what you do to her?
Do what? Cut her off in thy flesh, and give her a bill of divorce, and let her go. Ain't that the judge said? That's the best thing that dude could have did for you, is take her away from you. That whole scripture is talking about this situation right here, and in the end, it told you to let her go. And where they at? In divorce court. Even though I bet you she the one filed for divorce.
Because Because all he do is lie. Like he stand up here and lie. That's why I say he going to hell.
After all,
No, you're going to hell. He already in hell, and you're going to the lake of fire because you are this demon woman that the scriptures is talking about. And like Elder had said, Sirach 26-25, a shameless woman shall be counted as a dog, but she that is shamefaced will fear the Lord. This woman ain't shamefaced at all. She finna go off.
all of this, Mr. Allen, what was the final straw for you?
My cousin.
Yeah.
I'm glad.
2 words, well said.
She glad.
Whatever, man.
So, Mr. Allen, you're seeking $485 you spent on shoes for your wife. Why don't you tell me about that?
For Christmas time.
Ms. Walker, if you don't be quiet.
For Christmas time,
It's just
Your Honor.
annoying and silly, and it looks so ignorant. Just stop.
John does too.
No, I'm talking to you. He
John
doesn't look
does
ignorant.
too.
You do.
John does too. He looks stupid.
Okay. Your counterclaim is dismissed for failure to be able to behave.
That's fine.
And if you keep it up, I'm going to award him the money because he's able to conduct himself and you were not. Go ahead.
Christmas time of last year, I was at the house. Bought 2 pairs of designer shoes.
There you go. Designer shoes. I'm telling you. All these dudes say, I bought my girl Gucci bags and Steve Martin this and Louis that, and I took her on trips. I spent this much money on her and make it all materialistic. You're going to get what you're looking for. You want to live a materialistic life with these women, they going to get their money out you. And look at him, broke and disgusted.
Can't be trusted.
Can't be trusted.
And a pair of shoes. Both of them was like $385, adding up everything.
The boots that he brought me, he paid $125 for them, and I also have the picture of them if you want to see the picture.
What about the shoes?
I don't know what other pair of shoes he's talking about. But he
She's
did buy me the
totally
boots.
out of order, bro.
Well,
She's
they're
totally out of order.
name brand.
125 was a sale.
I've never known this company to ever sell anything
It was
for
on sale.
125.
That was on sale. It was around Christmas time.
Mr. Allen, I like you. I hate you.
See that? She hate him. He probably love her dirty draws. Because she hate him. This is what we dealing with. This is why I'm glad that I'm married. I'm glad that I ain't out here in this world with these type of people. Because this is an epidemic that's going on. They thought COVID was an epidemic. This is an epidemic. This woman getting a divorce and she hate him. Why you hate him? You move on. It's ridiculous. But yeah, this is the type of stuff we dealing with.
Oh, here's another one, bro. And this is nailing him right here. It says First Ezra 4, and I'm gonna start with verse 23. A man takes his sword and goes out and travel and rob and steal and to sail the sea, the sea and rivers. He faces lions and he walks in darkness. And when he steals the road and plunders, he brings it back to the woman he loves. A man loves his wife more than his father and his mother. Many men have lost their mind because of woman and have become slaves because of them. Many have perished or stumbled or sinned because of woman. And now, do you not believe me? Is not the king great in his power? Do not all the land fear and to touch him? Yet I have seen him with a pain and king concubines and daughters of the illustrious Bordicus, she would sit at the king's right hand and take the crown from the king's head and put it on her own. Hello, somebody. And slap the weak nigga, the king, with her left hand. At this, the king would gaze at her with mouth agape. If she smiled at him, he laughs. If she loses her temper with him, he flatters her that she may be reconciled to him. Gentlemen, why are not women strong, since they do such things? Then the king and the noble looked at one another and began to speak about truth. Gentlemen, are not women strong? And earth is vast, and heaven is high, and the sun is swift in its course, for it makes the circuit of the heavens and returns to its place in one day. Is he not great who does these things? But truth is great and stronger than all things. The whole earth calls upon truth, and heaven blesses her. All Yahweh's work quake and tremble, and with him there is nothing unrighteous. Wine is unrighteous, the king is unrighteous, and women are unrighteous. All the sons of men are unrighteous. All their works are unrighteous, and all such things. There is no truth in them, and in their unrighteousness they will perish. So it letting you know that the woman, she do all this thing to a man who's supposed to be, you know what I'm saying? But in the end of it, shouldn't she be the stronger one? You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna show you how strong a woman is. A man can go out, get a piece of land, and be living in his tent, his RV with his dog, and living his best life, saying he gonna live off the land by himself. Then he may start and build him a little cabin. Got it off grid, solar powered, hunting, got food. And this is something that I saw. It's a show. People living off grid. And our dudes is perfectly content by themselves. But you know what always happens? That attraction of that woman makes us have to go get one if you're a straight male. And then what you start doing, this man, tell me this, El, you have a man that'll go build a house by himself for him and his woman, right?
Yes,
you
sir.
have men that have built communities, cities. But have you seen a woman go build a man a house? I seen one man build a woman a house, but have you ever seen a woman build a man a house?
Never seen it. Never. Not even in the movies.
But the only reason that man's supposed to build that woman a house is that woman gonna be a virtuous woman to him. He ain't finna go build a house for a whore, for a prostitute.
Like your Proverbs 7, 6, and 5. You know how much money a nigga done took with him, knowing how long he gonna be gone. Now that there don't get no sluttier than that.
You ain't gonna go build no house for that if he know that's
No,
what's
sir.
going on. But you will go build a house for a woman that you gonna feel like gonna bear your children, that you gonna grow old with. But you have never seen a woman build a house for a man. That's how you know. Adam was here first. Adam already had the situation set up when she got here. And she's supposed to be a helpmate to her husband. So that attraction of a woman is natural. A man will be perfectly content by himself on the mountain, but he gonna have that urge to want a woman. And he gonna go try to find one to bring back one up on the mountain. That's just what men do. And it's gonna make him have to build a bigger house because he gonna have children, and it's gonna make him have to work harder and build his situation better. That's natural. That's nature. All this other stuff we got going on around us is unnatural. It's abominations. So
what do it say? What do it say? It says no man ever build a house without first tallying up the cost.
Yeah.
And when you dealing with a woman, before you know it, you done tallied up the cost of a nice little house for everybody to be happy, right? But then she done went and added a whole upstairs on it. Now you can't finish the house, and then she gonna cuss you out. So well, hold on. We had it right at first. You know what I'm saying? And now you want to add all this other stuff. Now we can't even got the money for it. Man, I'm telling you, bro. I'm not. Look, me or you, neither one is a male chauvinist pig. Okay, at all.
No.
We love our women. We love our wives. But bro, this thing is out of control in Babylon, bro. This thing is way out of control, man. It's way out of control.
Babylon down.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Babylon. Let me show you. Edris was in Babylon.
Yes, sir.
I always tell the elder this when I read this. Edris is going to tell the Levites, the priests, to unhand those strange women that they had been dealing with. Let's see. Second Esdras chapter 9. Oh, first Esdras. Salaki. First Esdras chapter 9 and verse 6. Verse 5. And in 3 days were all they of the tribe of Judah and Benjamin gathered together at Jerusalem, the 20th day of the 9th month. And all the multitude sat trembling in the broad court of the temple because of the present foul weather. So Esdras arose and said unto them, Ye have transgressed the law in marrying strange wives, thereby to increase the sins of Israel. And now by confessing, give glory unto the Lord God of our fathers, and do his will, and separate yourselves from the heathen of the land and from the strange women. Drop it down to verse 36. All these had strange wives, and they put them away with their children, and the priests and Levites, and they that were of Israel dwelt in Jerusalem and in the country in the first day of the 7th month. So the children of Israel were in their habitation, and the whole multitude came together with one accord into the broad place of the holy porch towards the east. So Esdras told them to put away their strange wives. They were in Babylon, just like now. All these brothers with these strange wives. But I understand why you got driven to strange wives. Look how our sisters act. Our sisters are Babyloned out. This place has turned them out. But we're reading it all throughout the scriptures. All these prophets we're reading were in the Babylonian captivity. That's why we keep telling you, we in Babylon again. And the same rules apply. They are Babyloned out, which is turning a lot of brothers off. And that's the reason why they run into these other nations. But that's against the God's law to marry the other nations. So that's a sin. So before we can go, we was at the temple in Jerusalem after coming out of Babylon, and Esdras commanded that we got rid of our strange wives. But once again, I understand how we got driven, because look at these sisters out here with blonde, blue, green, purple, yellow hair that ain't theirs. They don't want to listen to nobody. You can't tell them nothing. They don't got no understanding of authority, don't want to be in order. Who want to deal with that? Ain't nobody got to deal with that. They loud and stubborn, and this been handed down. And they think they don't need a man. Well, real men are standing up, and they ain't putting up with that. So there's gonna come a time soon where the smart women gonna realize that the whole market on men has shifted. And they're going to start understanding the man of the Lord. And they're going to want to cleave on to a man of the Lord, a God-fearing man. They're going to know he got a wife and going to want to cleave on just to take away their reproach and have his name. And it ain't going to have nothing to do with sex or having a threesome or turning the sisters into lesbians. No. It told you what it's going to be for. Because they're going to want to be a part of your house and take on your name because they see that you're a God-fearing man and you treat your first wife good. That's what it's getting pushed to. But there's a lot of women sharing a man right now. But there's also a lot of women that's jumping from man to man and men jumping to women. So you don't want to play around in that pool. If you're going to have somebody on your team, you got to have them on your team. Because all this sexually transmitted disease going around.
And the sisters can't have no multiple men.
No.
Okay. That's just confusion. That's Babylon. That's Babylon.
Yep.
That's the reason why I'm gonna hit these real fast, Chief. Revelations 18 and verse 4. Then I heard, and this is to you sisters, straight up. This is to you sisters, okay? If you don't listen to nothing, listen to this right here, okay? Then I heard a voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, lest you take part in her sin, lest you share in her plagues, for her sins are heaped high as heaven. And Yahweh, God, has remembered her iniquities. The other one is 2 Corinthians 6 and 17. Therefore, come out from them and be separate from them, says the Lord, and touch nothing unclean, and I will welcome you, and I will be a father to you, and you shall be my sons and daughters. Hello, somebody.
Hello, somebody. So this thing that we trapped up in, we ain't blaming no woman or blaming a man. We are in a evolving cycle that's been made up by Esau. Let me read this. This out of the Willie Lynch, page 22. By reversing the positions of the male and female savages, we have created an orbiting cycle that turns on its own axis forever, unless phenomenon occurred and reshifted the positions of the male and female savages. So they wanted it to be like this, where now we fighting about who father is, and a woman acting like they so strong and independent, and the man acting weak and effeminate and acting like homosexuals and say. So our experts warned us about this possibility of this phenomenon. This phenomenon that it's talking about is just truth. It's us waking up to who we really are and who our God is, and waking up and keeping the law, statute, commandments. So that's the remedy to this problem. So if the man come back to God and keep the law, statute, commandments, and the woman come back to God keeping the law, statute, commandments, that's how we fix this problem. Instead of blaming one another, first the man got to stand up and do this right here. This 1 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 2. Now I praise you, brother, that you remember me in all things and keep the ordinances as I delivered them unto you. But I will have you to know that the head of every man is Christ, and the head of the woman is the man, and the head of Christ is God. So we got to have order. What is we arguing about who fault it is for? If we get in order like we're supposed to, if I'm following the Most High God in Christ and keeping the law, statutes, commandments, if you in order, you gonna follow me, right?
That's
Ain't
right.
that the order? You ain't gonna question me if I'm following God and we got faith in the Most High. Then you gonna follow me and understand what the mission is. Not have something to say and not want to help or want to go against the grain or not try to belittle or talk down on whatever I'm saying. That ain't nothing but the devil. And that ain't nothing but doing what they want you to do. But see, this phenomenon that hit, and it say, for they say that the mind has a strong drive to correct and recorrect itself over a period of time if it can touch some substantial original historical base. And they advise us that the best way to deal with this phenomenon is to shave off the brute's mental history and create a multiplicity of phenomenon or illusions so that each illusion will twirl on its own orbit, something akin to floating balls in a vacuum. So they want to keep you lost in the sauce, shall I say. But see, when you find out who you really are, that you're a child of the Most High God, and that your mission is to keep these laws and commandments, that's the phenomenon that they're afraid of. You know what I'm saying? That's the phenomenon. And that's when you know we got to have order. And that's what they're afraid of. That's why they letting these women be out of order. Because if I can't stop my women from going out in the street with the shortest skirt that she can find and go out in the street and come home in the middle of the night drunk and then talk to me and disrespect me, it ain't a damn thing I can do about it. Because if I do something to her, I'm going to jail, even though she didn't attack. No, ain't no God around there because ain't no respect. And ain't no respect because we ain't respecting the Most High God. That's why these women ain't respecting the man. So we got to break this cycle that they done put on us from the Willie Lynch. And we got to come back to the Most High God. Because that's how we recorrect our brain to our natural history. That's what they don't want us to know. That the Bible is our history book and we are the Israelites. And once you get back connected with your history, then they don't know what to do with you. Because now you know, and they can't stop you. But see, they got all these twirling other phenomenon, conscious community, Egyptology, Christianity, Prince Hall, Freemasons, all this different bull crap. Prosperity Gospel Church. All those are different worlds and phenomenons. But that ain't what the Most High was talking about. He was talking about this truth. So that's all I got on that, y'all. Unless you got something.
Yeah, I got one more rap ad. And
Yes,
it's only two verses. No, 3 verses. It says, This is 2 Timothy chapter 3, starting with verse 1. But understanding this, that in the last days there will come times of stress, for men will be lovers of self and lovers of money, proud, arrogant, abusive, disobedient to their parents, ungrateful, unholy, inhuman, what's that? Implacable, slanderous, profligates, furious, haters of Yah. Then the next verse is, I'm gonna jump down to number 6. It says, I'm number 5. Holding the form of religion, these talking about these pastors and churches, holding a form of religion, but denying the power of it. Avoid such people, for among them are those who make their way into households and captured weak women, burdened with sins and swayed by various impulses, who will listen to anybody and can never arrive at the knowledge of the truth. That's I keep forgetting to say this is out of the New Oxford Anointed Bible with the Apocrypha in it. So it reads like that there. And also another one that says money is the NIV. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people don't understand what the word covetous means. You know what I'm saying? Covetous means a multitude of sins. You know what I'm saying? It's just not talking about being greedy just for money, but it means being greedy for all kind of things: cars, money, clothes, cologne, jewelry. You know what I'm saying? Everything is on your mind but the Most High Yahweh. And I yield with that, G.
That's right, man. So our people are Babyloned out, and we got to come up out of it. And the way to come up out of it is we got to be converted, and that's by keeping the laws, statutes, and commandments. The law of the Lord is perfect, converting the soul, making wise and simple.
That's the simple.
So, all praise to the Most High for letting us bring out a message. We hope our people got some edification from that. And we want to say, Kwam Yasharala.
Kwam Yasharala.
Kwam Yasharala.
Kwam Yasharala.
Kwam Yasharala.
Kwam Yasharala. All praises to the Most High.
All praise to the Most High.